Today I'm going to show you my 7 absolute most favorite products for that clean girl aesthetic makeup. So that's very trending right now. It's like that it girl makeup, which I love because I love the clean kind of natural look. But these 7 products that I'm about to talk about are the best products for that kind of makeup, but they're also good for any other kind of makeup that you want to do. I use them in almost all of my makeup looks, so they're just like, in my opinion, essential products. I'm going to show you all of them on B-roll so you can see me applying them to get this kind of clean girl look. And if you're new to my channel, I'm Karina, and so welcome. Subscribe if you like natural, classy, wearable, simple makeup. Let's jump right into it with the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. I'm sure you've seen it everywhere. I think I got this about a year ago, and mine's in the shade 4. The shades, they're kind of close. Like once you blend them out, it doesn't have to be a perfect match, I don't think. I could probably have used maybe a shade 3, but this one works. This is the best product ever. Like if I look at my whole makeup collection, this would be like possibly my #1 product, or for sure top 5. A lot of products that are trending don't live up to the hype, but this one definitely does. You can use this in so many different ways. For this makeup look, for that clean girl makeup look, I'm not using any foundation, so I'm just blending it into my whole skin, and then I just apply my makeup on top. But you can also mix it in with your blush, you can mix it in with your foundation, you can use it on top of your makeup as a highlight. It's just a very versatile product, and I cannot recommend it enough. The Born This Way concealer is one of my favorite concealers because it blends out so well. It's not a super light coverage. I would say it's medium full, but again, it's just so natural because it gives kind of like a natural satin finish, and you can control the product so well. I'm in between 2 shades, so you can see that I'm mixing 2. Those are in Nude and Snow. And I'm just gonna apply a little bit of concealer to my entire face, just using my finger at first, under my eye, around my nose, anywhere I can see a little bit of redness or blemishes or discoloration, but I try to keep it really light because we are going for that super natural kind of clean look. Clean makeup and natural makeup, in my opinion, are 2 slightly different things. Your makeup can still look very clean, even if it's not like a super minimal natural makeup. But as you can see, I'm not going crazy with this concealer or anything. And then I always like to finish off blending out with my beauty sponge, just because that's how I get the most natural, seamless finish. An absolute essential product for that clean girl aesthetic is definitely a cream blusher. So I've got a couple here. I'm sure you've seen them in a lot of my videos. This one is by Rare Beauty, and that is the cream blush in the color Apricot, and it's kind of more of like a peachy color. And then I also have this one by Milk Makeup, and this is actually still just a sample size, but it's been lasting me for so long, so I keep using it. And that's in the color Work. If the blush has a lot of pigment to it, then I will usually pick it up with my sponge or a brush and apply it onto my cheek that way. But because I know this product and it's not like an uber pigmented blusher, I'll just dab it on right off the bullet, and then I'll blend it out. And then I think I added probably about 3 times with this because blush fades like crazy. So usually that's the one product you're gonna have to touch up throughout the day, or at least a few times throughout your makeup routine to actually get it to that pigment that you're looking for. Cream blusher is just so natural because it just sinks into your skin, kind of looks like a tinted moisturizer or something on your cheek, as opposed to a powder laying on top of your skin. So for that clean girl look, the cream blush is an absolute must. For this very clean and natural look, I didn't put any brow pencils or powders or anything with a pigment in to them in my brow, but I do have my brows microbladed, so if you do need to fill in a few spots, of course you can do that. But the products I want to talk to you mostly about are brow gels. So I've got this one by MAC. It's just a clear brow gel, and I'll use it a lot for work just because it's so fast. I'll just like quickly put it in, brush my hairs up, and I'm done. But it doesn't hold all day, whereas I'm sure you've heard me talk about this before, the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Freeze holds all day long, so it's by far my favorite brow product that I've ever used. So I'm just dipping a spoolie right into the container, brushing my hairs up, and I'm done. And that just gives you that very clean but natural but still groomed look. The 5th product I want to show you are natural lip liners. So not everyone has or uses lip liners, but when you do use like a natural liner, it's gonna change your life. It just gives your pout a little bit more fullness and volume and youthfulness, but it doesn't look like you're wearing a ton of makeup, and you can get away with overlining with a natural liner much more than you can like any other shade, and it'll still look fairly natural as long as you don't go crazy with it. The nice thing about these is it doesn't matter what lip product you're wearing underneath. I mean, obviously I'm not talking about like bold reds, but you can do any kind of nude lipstick you have, or if you want to just do a clear gloss or like a pink gloss. There's just so many lip products you can put on top of this. I've got a few here. There's a couple by Huda Beauty. There's one in Honey Beige, which is a little bit more of like a nudie brown color. And then I think her most popular one is Pinky Brown, and it's just a very natural lip color. Exactly what it sounds like, pinky brown. It doesn't have to be like a perfect match to your lip. Just anything that is pinky, nudie brown will do the trick. Product number 6 is definitely some kind of a setting spray. This is the POREfessional by Benefit, and it's good. I like it. I can't really say that I notice a big difference in my pores, but I like the product. It comes out in a really nice fine mist. It does what I want it to do. I use MAC Fix Plus the most because it's just a little bit more affordable than some of the more expensive setting sprays, and I go through setting spray like crazy. I'll use it before my makeup sometimes, and then for sure I always use it after my makeup. This is just gonna give you that super clean, super natural look, especially if you use powder or any powder products. It'll just melt everything together and make everything look so seamless. So definitely pick up some kind of a setting spray. I did throw some bronzer on in this video just to kind of warm up my complexion a little bit. I just used the Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula. It's just one of my favorite bronzers. I didn't include this in like my top 7 clean girl aesthetic products. I don't know, everyone has a bronzer, and I wanted to narrow it down to like the essential makeup products that you would need for that clean girl look. The last thing I wanted to talk to you guys about is some kind of like a brown liner, or this is an eyebrow liner by NYX. It's just like a felt liner, something you can go in with after your makeup is all done. I love to just take a product like this and go over my beauty marks just so that they can stand out a little bit. If you can tell that makeup's covered my moles or beauty marks or freckles or whatever, then it's just not going to look quite as natural because it'll look like the makeup is laying on top of your skin. So I love to go in at the very end and just kind of bring these out to the surface. It just makes your makeup look that much more natural. And if you want to add like a few more, you can, but this is just like a great trick that I've pretty much done my whole life, and I couldn't live without this pen. If I don't have this pen, then I will just use like a brown liner really lightly. But I like this because it doesn't go on super heavy. Like, it's not very pigmented, so I'm not drawing like a dark mole on my skin. So if you haven't tried that, then definitely give it a go. It for sure fits that clean makeup aesthetic. So those are my 7 most recommended products for that clean, natural makeup aesthetic. But then just really quickly, I wanted to throw in 2 beauty tools, which you will have seen. For sure, an eyelash curler, and for sure a beauty sponge. The beauty blender just simply gives you the most natural finish, like I said. So you can just get all of your makeup blended out seamlessly. And then the eyelash curler, for me, it's a must. If your eyelashes are already naturally like flare up or curly, then you're lucky and you don't need it, but mine just kind of goes straight out, so it makes a really big difference for me. All right, you guys, well, thank you so much for watching. That was just kind of like a fun video for me to make. Let me know down below if you have anything specific that you want to see. Make sure to subscribe to my channel if you're into this kind of makeup. I'll see you in my next video.